Hello, dragon people. Hello, Year of the Dragon people on a Lunar New Year that is a Year of the Dragon. Wow. Good luck to you this year. Oh my gosh, because Years of the Dragon tend to be quite upheavally, and whenever it's your own year, like I'm a dog, and whenever it's a Year of the Dog, it's like you get to the end of it and you're basically tired. So, but anyway, we're going to focus on the positive. Happy Lunar New Year. It is. Welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. It is the Lunar New Year, and we are going into the Year of the Wood Dragon. And we have today the Dragon Tarot, and we have the Elder Futhark on Willow Wood, because it is a wood dragon. So let's start with a card. Dragon people from the Year of the Dragon. Well, it's not the Year of the Dragon. It is the Year of the Dragon, but it's not the Year of the Dragon deck. It's the Dragon Tarot. So we are going to start with Justice. For some reason, the Dragon Tarot decides to make justice out of a wedding being presided over by a dragon, which is fine. But basically, you know, this is going to be a good year for justice for you. Things are going to balance out. Things that needed to balance out will balance out. So that's something that you can look forward to this year, Year of the Dragon people. Let's get, it's like something bigger than Phil is helping, is making sure that things are going to get balanced out. Okay, let's get some runes down to clarify. Two of them. And you know what? Since you are a dragon, I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you two, above and below. There you go. A special treat for you. Okay, so your central issue this year, Year of the Dragon people, in the Year of the Dragon, is Uru's reversed. So Uru's is the rune of the wild ox. This has to do with strength and health, and also stubbornness. Reversed, it has to do with inner strength, your inner health, and also releasing your stubbornness. Like, you're not going to dig in this year. This year is going to be very much about surrender. Not surrender like just lying down and giving up, but surrender to what is coming, allowing what is coming, like not resisting. It's about not resisting. Leading up to this, we have Fehu, which is the rune of wealth and worth. So you're coming into this with a good, strong sense of your worth and how worthy you are. And it's not even reversed. So it's not even necessarily, you know, just your confidence. It's like you're feeling good about yourself. You know what you're worth. You know your value. And also, you may feel comfortable. Like in your life, it may feel maybe not like rich with like money, but you may feel that the things in your life that make your life rich, you've been taking care of them, and those have been continually making your life feel more rich, which is very, very nice, whether or not money is involved. So you're coming into this year from a good place. And now you're in a situation where you are feeling inwardly strong. You feel like you've got good inner health, and you are ready to allow what is going to come in for you, especially since what's been coming in has already been good because you've been taking care of what keeps your life feeling rich. So what is going to help you is we have Vunyo reversed and Manaz reversed. So they match quite nicely. Vunyo reversed, Vunyo's the rune of joy, and reversed its inner. So we're going to have a real focus on what brings you joy, but deeply. Like, these are the things that nobody can take from you. This is something that you are tapping into your deep inner joy. And that's going to help you, because no matter what happens, nobody can take that from you. And that's going to lead you to being able to really not be swayed by the din of humanity. Once you've tapped into your deep inner joy and you don't feel the need to be outwardly needing anything to bring you this joy, like you have this already, you're going to be able to go out, and this is Manaz reversed. Manaz is the rune of humanity and your part in it. You're going to feel like whatever anybody else is telling you, oh, you ought to do this, oh, you ought to do that, that doesn't matter to you, because you already have access to your deep inner joy and you are fine. And so they can continue to be whatever counselors they want to be, but it doesn't affect you. You have access to your deep inner joy. And that's what this is going to be about this year, is you basically allowing things that, because you have the deep inner strength, you are able to allow things that are happening around you simply because you always have contact with. Don't let people treat you badly. Goodness gracious, that is not what I am saying. But it's not, you're not going to feel as much resistance to things because you are going to be tapping into that deep inner joy, and nobody can take that from you. So it's not going to be as much like digging in the hooves. What isn't going to help you is it is going to feel a little bit overwhelming, and it is going to feel like an almost impossible challenge. There, I said it. It is a dragon year, and I'm sorry, dragons, but that's just the way dragon years are, and that's just the way it is when it's a year that is your year. So, but anyway, these are the worries. So we have Dagaz, which is the rune of the breaking of the day. This has to do with overwhelm in the lower lines. We also have Thurizaz, which is the rune of the challenge. It's reversed, and it's on the lowest line. So it just basically, things are going to feel overwhelming, and you're going to start to think, oh my gosh, this is impossible. It's not, and here's how you fix it. When this starts to be the case, bring yourself back. First of all, remind yourself how strong you are inwardly. Second of all, bring yourself back up to, okay, you know what? I know how to do this. I know how to tap into my deep inner joy. It may take stepping away for a moment and going into that, but give yourself that moment because it's worth it. And just basically make sure you've got your finger on that at all times, like that access. And then you won't care what all's going around you in the world, because you will have access to this no matter what. What this is all going to lead you to is, by the end of the year, you will have learned so much about yourself. We have Perthel reversed, which is the rune of the lot box. This is surprises and fate. It's surprises, but it's what's in the lot box is what was always there. So it's surprises, but it's not. It's something where you're just like, this. It shouldn't be a surprise to me because it's always there. It was always there, but I didn't realize it because I wasn't put to this before, and now I have been. And here I am at the end of the year, realizing what I didn't realize about myself before, or if I did realize it, I didn't make the connection of how useful it would be. So by the end of the year, you will have learned a lot about yourself in this year, but this year is going to be a very interesting year for you. And I know that's not necessarily a good thing. It's like, may you live in interesting times as a curse. But basically it is going to be a year of justice. Like, that's one of the things about it, is that it is going to be a year where things are going to re-find some balance. Things are going to start happening that are going to balance things out. And as long as you have access to what brings you your deep inner joy, to the point where you're not going to feel swayed by any sort of pressure, especially when things are going to get overwhelming, because they're going to feel overwhelming, or you're just going to be afraid that they're going to get overwhelming. When it gets to that, just bring yourself back. First of all, just, you have this deep inner strength that is like really powerful. You are also coming from a situation where you have been tending to the things that make your life rich. So that's also a good base. But yeah, focus on what brings you joy deeply, and that's going to carry you through. And by the end of it, you will have learned so much about yourself that it'll be like, wow, this really was my year. So that is your reading, Year of the Dragon people, for this Year of the Wood Dragon. I wish you a happy Lunar New Year, and I wish you all the best with this. Take care till next time. Bye.